I live my truth. I feel what I feel when I feel it.
Do you find that it's this authenticity that helps you through?
Decided to be myself and people could relate.
Is that why you shared your mommy makeover journey as well?
Oh yeah, because
You were just like,
listen, babe, I went to the gym, I lost the weight, and
Yeah.
I'm like, no, my boobs don't look the same
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
And I'm like, what am I gonna do with the saggy skin? I did not like school. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
I didn't.
You
I
sound
didn't.
like somebody who liked
I
school.
love the social life.
If you were to write a story about your life, no? What would the title be? Look at your life and be like,
Holding on to hope with broken hands.
hey guys, welcome back to Inside Story with me, Koketso Naledi M. Today I've got Simphiwe Ngema. Please do like, comment, share. And remember, we are available on Spotify and Apple Podcast.
Hi guys, my name is Simphiwe Ngema. I am an actress, a musician, a mom, and a PK. And this is my inside story.
You look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you
so
so much.
radiant. Everything about you says
you.
God's glory.
Of course. Always shining upon me. You know this.
Right? So from glory to glory.
Yeah.
It's like you don't look it's like you're getting hotter as you're growing older.
You have to. You have to. What do you mean? You have to take care of yourself. You have to get hotter as you get older. You can't
Wow.
drop the ball.
What's your secret?
I don't drink, I don't smoke. I try and drink water. I try and live a healthy life. I try.
You try.
Yes.
I understand that because it can be tricky.
Yeah, it can.
We can
It
all
can.
try,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just exhausted, but I'm good. Motherhood is a lot. Trying to balance everything has been a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're getting there. One step at a time.
One step at a time.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. What are the daily rituals that you do to balance yourself? I can hear you're saying it's a lot.
Yeah.
How many do you have again?
2.
2.
I've got 2.
Oh my
And they don't
God.
tell you
Yeah.
that, the second one is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I feel like I've got 5 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it feels like. 1 is 2, 2 is 50. Because yes. No, shame. It's a lot.
Busy.
Yeah. Adjusting from one child to
Yeah. I can imagine though.
very overwhelming.
Let's talk about this morning. What happened this morning as you were preparing for your day? What happened on your way here? Any encounters? What happened? Anything interesting?
So my partner's away
Yeah.
right now, so it means I have to take care of the kids on my own.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. He's been gone for 5 days now.
Yeah.
So I woke up, got my first son ready for school.
Yeah.
Luckily my helper came early today, so she helped with the baby.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah, they really do an amazing job.
Yeah, but there's a lot of construction. So I was stuck in traffic. There's a lot happening. But my first son was so sweet this morning. He's like, Mommy, I'm listening today.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everything that you say. Because he doesn't take me seriously. He doesn't. I have to, even if I shout, I'll say something 3 times and he doesn't listen. So today's like, I'm listening to you. And I'm like,
Oh, that's so
thank you for making my
sweet.
day so easy.
Yeah. Where do you think they take that from? Because do you think it's because he's away, he can see the father's not here, so I can't play as much?
Yes.
Aw.
I think Tiana is very considerate.
Yeah.
He is very considerate. So I think he knows that mommy's a bit overwhelmed because daddy's not here. So it's like, I'm going to make your life easy. Do not worry. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's so sweet. And do you think he takes after you or the dad?
Yes. After me. The considerate part of him.
Yeah.
After me, definitely. But the energy is the dad.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So let's go a little bit to your childhood. You had a sheltered childhood. Your dad
Yeah.
is a pastor. both a mom and a dad. Do you have siblings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got an older sister, younger sister, and a little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. So, with your sheltered childhood, when do insecurities come into play? When do you start experiencing insecurities in your life? To learn that, oh my God, there's this out there, shame as well. Like, what
Yeah.
was happening in your life then?
I wouldn't say it was insecurities per se, because the way I was raised, our parents made sure that we feel secure, not only with them but with ourselves. We are
Yeah.
comfortable with who we are,
I love that.
and we are ourselves everywhere we go. So the only thing is, I learned that the world, not everybody's a good person. So that's the part that I felt like our parents didn't teach us. They taught us to be great citizens of the world, number one, to be great people, to respect everybody.
Yeah.
And they taught us how to love and how to be loved.
Aw.
But they missed that part of, guys, not everybody's a good person.
Not everybody's a good person.
You know?
Yeah.
So you literally go in every situation without any, I don't know, filter or any, you don't protect yourself from anyone. You just go head first, you know, and you think everybody's a good person, and then turns out, no.
You actually don't have the same principles.
Yes.
But don't you think that's a good thing though? Because then I'm not saying it's a good thing to have to have people take advantage of you or breaking your heart, you know, but just to grow your character, to build your character.
Yeah, I mean, definitely now I know. Now that I know that people will actually take advantage of you, it's something that I am aware of.
Yeah.
And it's something that I pay attention to more than I used to.
Yeah.
Because I used to be easily trusting. I come from a family of people that mean what they say.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
and to discover that it's not like that in the world was the most difficult thing for me, because I've watched my parents, for instance, forgive people that have hurt them so much and not hold any grudges and still bring them into their space. But I have learned not to dance with the devil. If you show me who you are, I will forgive you, but I'm not bringing you back into my space. No, because like I said, because I am, like, I've got an open heart. I don't want to overthink when I'm with someone. I don't want to be to feel like, no, I'm walking on eggshells or whatever. No, I want, when I love fully.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to overthink it.
Yeah, and open a door for the enemy also to actually, you have these thoughts now.
Exactly. And I'm not comfortable. I have to say, watch what I say, watch what I do.
And that's not nice.
No, I want to be comfortable. I want to be free.
Yeah,
you know,
that's not good for your mental health
Yeah.
either. For your wellness, it's not good.
Definitely.
Why do you think you made that decision? I mean, your parents, which are pastors, by the way, do the opposite, right?
Yeah.
And you come to like, it's not going to work for me. Why do you think you do the opposite? Did you maybe see your parents getting hurt so many times?
Yes,
and you're like, I don't want this for myself.
Yes, I did, but I also felt like I need to pour into myself. Because you give so much, and you even give to the people that are not giving you back. And you end up being empty.
Yeah.
And it's just part of me consciously loving myself. Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much. So, you're a pastor's kid.
Yeah.
Nah? You're already saying, okay, this part I'm not taking. So, there's a mentor. A mentor needs to be passed on. Are you next?
No.
So, who's next?
No. No one. None of my siblings want to do it. We are not doing it. I mean, I feel like we are all great speakers, but No, we
No.
don't. Yeah, our parents have been through a lot, man, in front of
Yeah,
us. Like,
I give that.
yeah, they've had to give and give and give and give, and it's very uncomfortable. You end up missing time with your kids, missing personal time. There's always people that are here. Yo, Mfundisi, I'm going through this. I'm going through
Yeah.
that.
It's
You
them
know,
before you, yeah.
exactly. You know, so I wouldn't want that for myself. No,
Or any of your kids.
or any of my
If
kids.
God says, Sims, you're next, what do you do? Or
God,
your kid is
please
next.
don't say it. God, please don't do it. But I know that we are all gifted to minister in a certain way because I sing at church, and also I do have events where I speak and all of that. But yo, Jehovah,
But
please
it's
don't do
different
that
for
to me.
you. I love that. You're
Yeah.
saying something really important, right? That ministry is different for each and every person.
Exactly.
And our gifts are different. It doesn't really
Yes.
have to look like my dad's.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that I'm throwing away the mantle,
Yeah.
but I am doing it according to my purpose, the way God has called me.
Exactly.
What is your purpose? Do you think you're living according to your purpose?
Oh yes. Oh yes. God has brought me here to be a performer, to sing, to dance, to act, to heal people through music.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm doing. I feel the most alive when I'm on stage. I feel the most alive in front of the camera. And yes, in South Africa we don't make as much money, but knowing that the purpose is fulfilled is more than enough for me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Who was the hardest person to forgive in your life, and why was it hard to forgive that person?
No one.
No one. Really?
No one.
Okay.
I've had people do the worst things, but I understand that forgiveness is not about them, it's about me. I don't want to carry the burden. It's like not forgiving someone is like punishing yourself for something that someone did to you. Because every time you see them, you're going to carry that anger, you're going to carry that weight.
Yeah, yeah.
I do not want to carry that burden in my life.
Yeah.
I would rather deal with healing from whatever they've done to me
Yeah.
and focus on moving forward than having to focus on them and forgiving them. And, it's too much.
I love that so much. When did you start having this awareness? I understand that you're a pastor's kid, and those are the values.
Yeah.
And that's why I love.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Those are the values and principles you brought by. But when you remember when you were younger, when did you start having that awareness that actually I'm also doing this for myself and I can't hold this? You know what I mean? Just embracing the beauty of forgiveness for what it really is.
I think it's something that I learned when I was very young, probably around the age of 12, when I was aware, when I started being aware of certain things, watching my parents forgive other people. When they say your kids are going to do what you do, they're not going to do what you say. I've watched my parents all my life.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
All my life.
Yeah.
And like I said before, people have done the worst things to them. And I've seen how they forgive and how they move forward. The only part I don't like is the fact that they bring the people back into their lives. That's the only part.
Yeah, that's such a beautiful principle, Sims. And it's beautiful because that's exactly how you're raising your kids as well.
Yeah.
That forgiveness does not need to be hard.
No.
You can
It doesn't. It
Exactly.
doesn't.
You
Not
can
at all.
forgive now.
Yeah.
So you also spoke about the healing. How would then that healing look like for you? You just have gone through this betrayal with this person, because you talked about I'd rather go through the healing.
Yes.
How does it look like for you? What do you do to heal?
I live my truth. I feel what I feel when I feel it. And I don't live under a mask because I understand that you can't heal under a mask. Wounds need air to heal.
Sure.
So I live my truth every day, irrespective of what my truth is. If today I am sad because of what happened to me, I am going to be sad. Sure. If today I need to cry, I am going to cry. If today is a better day, let it be a better day, But I have learned to just be myself completely with my emotions, with my mind, with my everything. And that's how you heal. Yeah. You can't, you can't get over it. Whatever it is that you're going through, you have to go through it.
I love that. You
go
can't
through
go over it.
Yeah,
you
have to go through it.
That's so profound.
Yeah.
It's really profound because we mask a lot in life.
Exactly.
And you're saying, no, there's another way. Just face it and live, because the Bible says we're given a high priest that has empathy.
Yeah.
Even have empathy for yourself as well, that it's okay. You can get through this. You can go through this.
Yeah, and nowhere in the Bible does it say you're not going to go through difficult times.
Yeah.
God just says he's going to be there. But just because you are a Christian or whatever, it doesn't mean you're not going to go through stuff. You are going to go through stuff. It's just, it's different because of what you believe in and the higher power that is with you through it all. Yeah.
Oh, that's very true. And do you find that this authenticity to face yourself is the same authenticity that you apply in your daily life as a human being, even in your career, and how you show up in a space that's infiltrated, right? That has a lot of things and a lot of voices that are speaking. Do you find that it's this authenticity that helps you through?
Definitely. A lot of people normally ask me, why, like, how did you get so many followers? Like, and I'm like, I just became myself. I didn't live above my means, number one. I decided to be myself and people could relate to who I am.
Oh,
if I'm having a bad day,
I'm
going to talk about it on social media and be like, guys, I'm having a bad day. I've realized that there's a lot of fakeness in our industry. A lot of people want to be seen in a certain light. They want to only portray the good parts of themselves. And that's not human. That's not human. People want you to speak about your pain, speak about your problems, speak about your joy. People are then attracted to that. You know, they look at you and they're like, I can relate to this person so much because she's not perfect. You know, nobody's perfect. We live in a generation of perfect pictures but sad lives. You know, people are always like, oh, I'm driving this car. My marriage is perfect. My this is perfect. My kids, everything. But nobody's saying, I'm not getting it today. I'm not fully myself today. I'm not feeling good today. I don't feel like I can achieve this today. And for me, I wanted that. I wanted to be myself. And also it's easier, man. Being yourself is so easy because you just wake up and be yourself.
And
you don't have to try.
Oh my God. And you know what I'm enjoying right now, even with this conversation, is how simple it is. And I think, oh my God, and you're showing me that that's your superpower as Simz. Just the beauty of authenticity, of being.
Exactly.
Right now, right here. Just be.
You don't have to try.
You know what I mean? You don't have to try.
Exactly,
You know? Is that why you shared your mommy makeover journey as well?
Oh yeah, because
you were just like,
listen, babe, I went to the gym, I lost the weight, and I'm like, no, my boobs don't look the same anymore. You know? And I'm like, what am I going to do with the saggy skin? But I realized that so many women go through that. You know, you're not going to get boobs from the gym. Sorry, babes. You can
exactly, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. And for me,
how many planks? It's planks, ne? How many planks? And they promise you that boob. You're not getting that boob.
And I just wanted to feel comfortable in my body again. I wanted to look the way I did before I had kids. I didn't want big bums. I didn't want the extra stuff. I didn't get bigger boobs. I just wanted them to lift the boobs that I had and let them look the way I did. You know what I mean? So I was comfortable, and I realized that so many women have those insecurities, especially after having kids. And for me, if you have an option of fixing, just do it, babe. Do it. You're going to feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
You're going to regain your confidence. You know, you're going to be comfortable again. It's a gift to yourself. I mean, you've already given so much. You've given life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you deserve it.
Yeah. You sound like somebody who's already conquered the beauty of just not living for other people.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what they're going to say. Girl, I'm going to do it.
Listen.
I want it. I'm going to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I think I've always been an old soul.
Yeah.
Because from the age of 13, I decided this is who I want to become. I do not care who says what. Things like, I don't drink. I've never drank in my life.
Yeah.
And I made that decision at the age of 13.
Yeah.
With the pressures that came, you know, as a teenager, you know, your friends are trying new things. And they're like, do you not want to try? I'm like, no, it's not me. Like, are you sure? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They're like, no, but that's so weird. I'm like, it's not weird. I've never drank alcohol. So I don't know what it's like to be drunk. So you can't miss something you don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because people are like, oh,
I don't know
you
what it means to be high.
I don't know.
Than being high on the Holy Spirit. That's the only high I know.
You know?
Yeah.
So you really can't miss what you don't know.
So this is so beautiful. If you were to write a story about your life, what would the title be? Look at your life and be like,
holding on to hope with broken hands.
holding on to hope with broken hands. Why?
Yeah. Because I feel like I've been through so much in my life, but I never gave up. And I've always had hope. Hope is so important. The reason why people get depressed is because they lose hope. The reason why people get divorced is because they lose hope. Because the reason why people are afraid to love is because they lose hope.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, hope has carried me through it all.
Yeah.
Hope has said, joy is going to come in the morning, irrespective of what you're going through.
Yeah.
Hope has said, learn from what you're going through right now.
Yeah.
Because in future, you might be going through something similar, but you will remember that you've conquered before, so you can conquer even now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's beautiful. Are you raising your kids with the same intention as well?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's so important to have the tools to face emotional challenges, to face anything in life, as much as it is to go to school and get your diplomas, your degrees and whatever. I feel like people are not taught life skills, number one. Then we are also not taught how to handle our emotions.
Yeah.
And those things are so important.
Yeah.
It's so important. Simple things like cleaning your house. Or washing your own car, or, you know, those are the little things that I learned from my parents, because you'll never know. One day you might not afford that car wash. Then you have to wash the car yourself.
Yeah.
One day you might,
for
you
your
know what I
own
mean?
life. Yeah.
One day you might not afford that helper.
Yeah.
You need to be able to have the skills to adjust to any situation that happens in your life.
Yeah.
And also you need the emotional, you need to be emotionally capable to face the challenges that you're going to face in life.
Yeah.
So for me, and also you need to believe in something, be spiritual, because that's so important. I've faced so many things in my life, and with certain things, what saved me was my spiritual belief. It was the Bible. It was the God that I believe in.
Yeah.
What does the Bible say about this situation? How do I navigate through it? And those are the important things that we need to teach our kids so that they can survive in this world.
Yeah.
Because the world is not all roses.
It is not.
It's not.
It is not. You need to know how to live
Exactly.
and apply principles in this world, you know. And how old are your kids, and which ages do you find that it was most challenging for you?
Oh, my first is 5 and my second is 9 months. The most challenging was the toddler stage, guys. Our mother's okay. Toddler moms, are you okay out there? Because it's a lot. Boys have a lot of energy. You have to keep up. You have to go to the gym. because you need to run after them.
Yeah.
You need to run after them.
Yeah.
And they're also so curious, and they ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And you have to be aware that this is their learning stage. So they're watching what you're doing. They know what's right from wrong from what you are doing.
So you need to be patient.
Yes, you need to be patient, but
Yeah.
also you need to be very aware of what you do around them.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they repeat everything that you do.
Oh, it's like a little parrot.
They say the things that you
Yes.
say, and you're like, what? Where did you hear that from?
From you, when you were not aware.
So you need to be aware of
Shut.
also the things that they watch, the
Yeah.
content that they're consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the most difficult stage, but yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know what things that you have faced. Do you mind sharing one? It doesn't have to be anything too far.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you can share with us and make an example, or actually let us know how did you deal with that particular situation when it was happening in your life? Because you said, I've been through so much and I've conquered with hope, with love, and these are the same principles that I'm raising my family. That particular situation, is there one that you can share with us to encourage us?
I think with my family in general, we've had so many losses, and it hits us so deeply because we are such a close family. We are very close. Like, when people talk about, bo rakgadi ba jwang jwang, I don't have that in my family.
Really?
We love each other.
Oh my God,
we don't have
you're
a
lucky.
rakgadi. Yes.
So you don't have a rakgadi who comes and be like, oh, that's my chain.
No,
you did this, you did that.
We don't. And
That's nice.
we are so close. We love each other so much, but we've had so many losses, And I think facing something that you don't have control over is the most painful thing ever. There are a lot of things that you can fix. I'm an overthinker. I'm a fixer. I get when something happens, I'm like, okay, I see what just happened, but how do we fix it?
What's the solution? Yeah.
So to be in situations where you have to surrender is so difficult.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. But I have learned that you learn to love and you learn to live from those situations because you understand that you don't have time. You are not going to be here forever. It also teaches you that you can conquer any situation because nothing in life is permanent, not even life itself.
That's beautiful.
So you get over things very quickly. You get over situations very quickly.
Very quickly.
Like people look at my family and they're like, guys, how do you handle these situations with such ease?
So
And we're
much
like, no, it's because we've been through worse, And we understand that, yes, we like somebody has just thrown you into the deep end, but you will swim. You will be able to swim and you're going to get to the other side eventually.
Yeah.
Just focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
It's beautiful that you're saying that because you're saying loss, right?
Yeah.
Because when I hear loss myself, I hear newness.
Yeah.
So do you think that's why your life is full of so much newness? Because you embrace loss.
Yes.
So that newness can come in, constantly come in and refresh you and renew you. Oh, Simz, that's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you must thank God for your parents because they did a good job.
Yes, and also I've learned to start over.
Yeah.
Over and over and over
newness,
again. Yes. You start over and it means you have a chance of making it better. Making it look better than it was, That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Because we have a problem of letting go.
Yeah.
It's almost like we receive and we stay like this. Like you don't receive and then you lose and you're like, okay, you can go. I'm ready for a new one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, your story is so beautiful because it's I don't want to say it's defined, but from what you're saying right now, it's defined by loss and newness and beginning.
Let go. There's a reason
so you can
why.
receive.
Yes. There's a reason why God wants you to let go.
Yeah.
Because there's always something better. that's
Sure.
coming.
That's
And
beautiful,
yeah.
man. That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you ever sit down and just thank God for your parents and say, I am grateful that my parents said yes when
Yeah.
God called. Yes, they've been through so much,
Yeah.
but they said yes and they gave me this mindset, right?
Yeah,
And
every day,
faith.
man. Every single day, I am
Yeah.
grateful for those two human beings. They've loved us. And the pressure that you have when you've got great parents, you can't be a disappointment. You can't, because what's your excuse? I can't say, oh no, it's because of my upbringing. Oh no, I didn't have
You had a
They
map.
were there.
Exactly.
They were there. They showed up.
Yeah.
And they taught you everything. They've given you everything. So what is your excuse?
Sure.
You have to be great.
This is beautiful because when Ephesians says, it is here for today and for tomorrow. Christ came that He breaks everything for today, right? What you're facing today and what you're facing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what your parents did.
Yeah.
They did that. That Simz, my children, Simz and siblings, and their children's children for 1,000 years,
Yeah.
they can be fine. Which is the beauty of it all, right?
Exactly.
What do you most love about yourself?
I love that I do not give up easily. Well, I don't give up at all.
I know.
I don't.
Do you remember that? Yeah.
I will try again and again and
Yeah.
again, and I'm not afraid to fail
Yeah.
because I understand that failure is not death.
Yeah.
That's not.
Failure is not death.
It's not.
Teachable moment.
You are, for as long as there's breath in my lungs, I will try.
Sure.
I will try again.
Yeah.
And, when you try after you've failed, the advantage is that you're not trying from scratch.
Yeah.
Now you're trying.
You have
with
experience.
experience. And there's certain things that you know now. And you know that, okay, I'm going to do this differently because this one did not work out and that one did not work out. So I love that I try in everything in my life. I try with love. I try with work. I try with my career. I try with my kids. I try with everything. I don't give up, babe. I don't.
I love that. You're resilient. I love
Yeah.
that because that's such a good quality to have, actually.
Yeah.
Because then now, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, where you are in life, you know that I'm going to be fine.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I don't care who says what.
Exactly.
Babe. You can talk until you're blue. I am going to do it again.
I'm going to do it again and again.
Exactly.
But is there a moment in your career where you were concerned about backlash or saying the wrong thing? And how did you overcome that?
Never.
Really?
Never. You see,
I
being
love
a
that.
pastor's kid prepares you for this industry because you grow up with people talking. You grow up with people judging you. You grow
All
up
the time.
under a microscope.
Hey, and we judge you guys.
People are just like, mntana mfundisi.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, oh my gosh, uyajola. Or, it's different things. People have opinions about your life.
Even the time that you eat, she's eating chips.
Yeah.
In
Look,
church.
Everything.
Everything.
Every little thing. So I think that prepared me for the industry that I'm in. Now, babe, you have to physically hurt me for me to be hurt. But what you say...
Sure. So God is so intentional. He prepared the whole route for
Exactly.
you to actually be in the art.
Yeah.
So when does the call start for you to be in the art? When do you see this thing for what it is? That this is what I'm going to do with my life. And this is exactly the route I'm taking.
Girl, I've always known. I've always known that I want to be a performer. From a young age, I was already singing, I was already dancing, I was already changing lyrics of shows to suit me. I remember there was a show called Taina. I don't know if you remember it.
Taina.
So the theme song,
Moesha.
the theme song was Lord Can't Wait to See My Name in Lights. No one's gonna stop me. And then they would go Taina. I'd say Simphiwe.
Oh yeah.
Simphiwe. So I knew that this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was born for it. And my parents also saw it. They were just like, this girl, You know, every time there's music, she stands, she
Yeah.
dances. Every time, you know,
That's
she comes
Simphiwe.
alive.
I'm sorry, my mind is still there. My mind is still Simphiwe.
So I came alive every time somebody was dancing or there was music, or I'd be the one dancing. You know, I'd be watching Beyonce and trying to do all the things that she's doing. So I knew and they knew that this is what I was going to be doing. So it just came naturally.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
never for once said,
Yeah.
you know, but you're gonna sing here in the worship team. You're the worship leader.
You know what
in
I
fact.
love about my parents? They're very open-minded
Yeah.
and they let you do what you want to do with your career. My dad will let you fail,
Yeah.
knowing exactly that, you know what, I know she shouldn't be doing this, but because there's a lesson that I want her to learn,
Yeah.
I am not going to say anything. I want her to get burnt. Like simple things. As a baby, you tell your child, don't touch that heater.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
My dad only says it once. But because you're a child, you're
Yeah,
inquisitive.
yeah.
You want to see. You are
Yeah.
curious. You are going to touch it. He's going to let you touch it. So you will touch it and burn, and guess what? You'll never touch it again because now you know.
Yeah.
So that is something that he has done all our lives. You know, he will say, this is not gonna go the way you think it is gonna go. Don't do it. If you decide you want to do it, he'll be like, okay,
But
do
that's,
it.
I feel like that's really beautiful, giving your children room to be who they are.
Exactly, and to
and
make their own mistakes.
Yes.
Yes. He was very concerned about the industry because you know how it is.
Yeah.
Entertainment industry is unpredictable.
Yeah.
You have a job now and you don't, and. So
Yeah.
he was like, you know what, go study something else and graduate. And then after that, at least you know, if this doesn't work out, you've got something to fall back on.
Yeah.
I listened because I know how my dad is. Because
Yeah.
I was afraid that, what if I don't study this thing and then this career doesn't work out and then he's going to say, I told you so.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
let me listen. So I did study, but I was like, I'm going to prove to you that this is not going to fail. Yeah.
And it's because what he taught you also to make your own decision.
Exactly.
It's very important. It was building for your character.
Exactly.
So you're never in the wrong family.
No.
You're in the right one, the one that's supposed to build you up.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Sure. So if you were not an actor, what would you be? Actor, musician. Let me say, if you're not an actor, musician.
I was going to say musician.
What would you be?
Oh my gosh, I'd be a writer, probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good
I'd
one.
be a writer
Yeah.
because I'd be a writer. Well, motivational speaking, I already do, you know, but I feel like, yeah, I'd be a writer. I love reading. I love writing. I studied journalism. And the reason why I chose journalism was because of my passion for writing. I didn't practice journalism because I just hated being in that confined space.
Yeah.
I felt like I needed more for myself.
You're
But
a
yeah,
giver.
yeah,
with your body.
I needed
Yeah.
to just
express.
be with people. I needed to be on stage. I needed to feel alive, and I felt like, no,
not
I wasn't.
happening.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So you've never for once thought of writing a book?
I have. I have a lot of times, but I feel like it'll happen at the right time. I feel like I'm still gathering testimonies.
Oh, yes.
And then we'll start writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning that grounds you? Let's go back to your grounding now, balancing yourself.
Yeah.
There's 2 children. There is, I don't know, partner. Is
Yeah.
that the right word?
Yes.
Yeah. There's partner. How are you intentional of just balancing everything in the house, yourself, the harmony in the house, just a holistic life?
Pray. The first thing I do when I open my eyes is pray. I thank God for giving me life for that day. And I thank God for his protection throughout the night.
Yeah.
Because I know that a lot of people didn't make it. There are people that are going through difficult things. And I know that there are people that did not go through peaceful nights. So I thank God every morning. That's the first thing I do. Pray. Yeah.
And then the second and the third.
Second is my phone.
Yeah.
The kids are still sleeping. So I can check my emails. I can check my social media.
Yeah.
I can do all of that. And then the kids wake up. Then you have to get them ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then anything specific then you do for husband and the kids after that?
Oh, husband is an early riser. So he's the one that does a lot of stuff. So he wakes up at 5, goes to the gym, comes back, makes breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we carry on with the kids.
Yeah.
So he does more for me in the morning than I do for him.
beautiful.
Then
Yeah.
in the evening, it's my turn. I have to cook. I have to do everything else. Yeah.
So you were good in your prayers, hey?
Yeah,
Which prayer
babe.
did you pray? Help sisters
I
out
will
there.
write it down and post it for you guys. Don't worry.
So now, let's say you're in high school. What's happening in your life? What sort of pressures are you faced with in high school?
Yeah.
And now this is a stage where now you're going towards now becoming an actor. It's high
Yeah.
school and then after school. You know, that's where we're driving towards now.
I did not like school. I'm not even going to lie.
Really?
I didn't.
You
I
sound
didn't-
like somebody who likes school.
I love the social life.
Oh.
I do not like being in class and doing maths and biology and all of that stuff. I just felt like, I remember just feeling like this is a waste of my time.
Yeah.
And my parents are like, you need to stay in school, okay? You need to study. You need to, it prepares you for life. They had to make me think of it that way. But otherwise, I was just like, I am drawing a frog and labeling it. How's this going to help me in my life when I'm performing, when I'm acting and singing?
Yeah.
Labeling a frog, But I had to understand that it's the discipline behind it that you need to learn.
Yeah.
It's you doing something and finishing it. Those are the things that you learn. And just... I loved English because I was like, at least I'm going to use English. I'm going to use language. I'm going to use
effective communicator.
But outside that, I just
Yeah.
felt like being here is pointless.
I get
But
that.
I'm glad I eventually finished high school.
Yeah, you did. And
Yeah.
you did journalism after that.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I sort of get that as well. Like, we studied so many things, guys, in school. And you grow up and you're like, what were we doing that again?
Yes,
Like
they should have taught
90%.
us. They should have taught us financial literacy. They should have taught us. Those are the important things that you can use in life. I understand your LO. Your
Yeah.
life skills. Those things you use in life. But, bruh, don't ask me to label a frog. Till this day, I am
now why are you choosing
35 years
frog,
old.
huh? There's so many
I'm 35 years old and I
Yeah.
still don't know why I learned that.
Maybe to take care of, I don't know, animals? I don't know. Anyway, you graduate high school now, go study journalism. When does the acting start? What was happening around the time where you got your first role? Where were you in life? What was happening?
So I started going to acting workshops when I was like 16 years old. But I was still studying. I was still in grade 11, I think, because I finished matric when I was 17. So I started going to acting workshops and all of that. When I was 17, I finished high school. And then I tell my parents, I want to take a gap year.
Eh.
And they're like, what?
What did they say?
What do you mean you want to take? I'm like, look, I was going to be still in high school anyway.
Yeah.
Because all the other kids are going to finish when they're 18. So I you know what I mean? I did a whole presentation. Guys, think about it, And that gave me time to really decide what I want to do. I started working different jobs, like being a receptionist here and there. And then my sister sees a billboard of the Lion King auditions. And then she tells me about the auditions, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely going. I go to the auditions, but now this is when I am 18. Yeah, this is when I'm 18.
Yeah.
I go to the audition. I've already applied for tertiary, by the way. I go to the auditions. I don't get the role, but the casting director at the time was Ubab Dumandlov, and he had a production that he was doing that was called The Game, and he was like, I'm not going to cast you for this, but there's something I want you to audition for. And I auditioned, but now I don't tell him that I'm going to school next year. I don't say that. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm coming, of course. So I do the audition.
Yeah.
And then they tell us that we're going to start 6 months after.
Yeah.
Now, 6 months means June.
Yeah.
Which means I've already started in tertiary. Now I'm already at school.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, the production ran from June to July. And most of those weeks were holidays.
Yeah.
I was so blessed.
So
I was just like, I didn't have to stay away from school, number one. And it all worked out.
Yeah.
But trust me, if it was any other time, I would have gone still.
Yeah.
I would have gone. I would have been like, "Hi guys, you see your journalism.
You're your father's daughter.
I'm going to act.
Yeah,
I'm going to act." But I was so blessed that I was able to do that first production, and it was beautiful. I was the youngest. I remember just being starstruck because there's so many people that I looked up to. There's Leleti Kumalo, Cindy Dlatu, Mamiri Twala. Lucia Mtiani. It was just a big and people were asking me, how come your first gig is so big? I'm like, it's God, guys.
It's God's grace.
It's God's favor.
He told me exactly.
It's God's favor. And at the time, I was playing a 26-year-old prostitute who killed her father, and I was only 18.
And where did you get the depth to do that?
And I was a virgin, imagine.
Exactly. And this is your first gig.
Yes.
Where did you get it from? The depth to play that role?
Research. I had to do my research. I was that girl who was very curious and hungry. So I'd go to prostitutes in Rosebank and ask them questions, and they just like, this child. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Why is she asking us such awkward questions?
You know, like this thing, right? You come to people. Did you get that thing? No, you're too pretty to be here. Did they say that to you?
Yes, of course. Like, what are you doing here? And also they think, no, maybe you are here to join them. And I'm like, no. This is what, obviously I had to explain that this is what I'm doing. I'm just doing research for a certain production that I'm doing. And I'm playing a character that's like this. And it was so interesting to see the people behind what they do. I feel like when you think of criminals, when you think of prostitutes, when you think of all this, we don't have faces and the people behind them in mind. You just think bad. You don't know what happened to them to end up in that situation. And for me, because I'm a person who's curious by nature, and I'm curious about people, where they come from, and why they've made the decisions that they've made in their lives. It was so interesting for me.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love what you're saying, because you're saying everybody has a story. And
everyone has a story.
You know what I mean? We need to stop othering each other.
Exactly.
Relating to each other as their other. So then your first gig on TV comes. What's happening in your life?
So first gig on TV comes. I just graduated. Thank God.
Yeah, it was aligned. I love this.
Yes, I finished studying in 2010, and then 2011 I started shooting. And then my first episodes aired before my graduation, because graduation season is in April.
Yeah.
Gosh. Do they not sing the theme song when I walk on stage?
Really?
To get my degree? And I'm like, oh my word. So this is what it's like.
Yeah.
But everything worked out. I'm so glad, looking back now and reminiscing, I'm just glad that everything worked out the way it did.
Yeah.
I was cast for Mubang, although I had to audition for a lot of roles
before
I got the Mubango role
Yeah.
that launched my career. I've been really, really blessed. I've been really blessed, but everything worked out. Yeah.
And then after Mubango roles that came, you start working.
Yeah.
It's good. Have you ever felt pressures of the industry that, you know what, I don't think I want to be here anymore. There's so much happening. Have you ever had negative pressures?
Oh yeah, definitely. Number one, there's a lot of competitiveness that is unnecessary
Yeah.
amongst women. So you find that on set, you now have to be mindful of who you hang out with. You have to be mindful of what you say,
Sure.
which then led me to be in my own space and not want to really socialize or be associated with people.
Yeah.
Because then I'd learned to be guarded and I learned that, okay,
man.
not everyone is a good person.
Again, it goes back to that. Yeah.
So, just mind who you have around you and energies. And also just, when they say you shouldn't meet your hero, you meet people that you've looked up to and you get disappointed of who they are. And you have loved their work all your life. And then when you meet them on set and you're just like, you're not a kind person. You're not a good person. And I've looked up to you all my life. I've watched your work all my life. But you just don't treat people with respect.
Yeah.
So those are the things that disappointed me about the industry. And also how dirty it is, man. You find older men wanting to sleep with young girls. You find, all of that stuff. And when you say no, they look at you differently, like, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I know my worth. I know my values. I know who I am. And I will not sell my soul for a packet of chips.
Because it is.
Exactly.
It is a packet of chips.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
no.
Because you're there for this period and then it's gone.
Then you're done.
But then you sold your soul.
Yeah.
It belongs
you're
to the...
done.
Yeah.
So those are the things that disappointed me and also were precious because you learn that if I don't do this, then certain jobs are not for me.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to get
certain jobs
because there's things that I'm not willing to
or
do.
get to work with certain people.
There's things that I'm not willing to compromise because of who I am. So you just let things go and be like, we will survive.
Yeah. But I love that so much because then now you have to let go of certain things. But then God always shows up.
Exactly.
Because the ones that comes up, they're even greater, right?
Because God is always God, man. And he's the one that's in control. God has the heart of the king in his hands. And that's one thing that I have learned and I've carried with me. If I lose a job because I wasn't willing to compromise myself, God has he's got something better for me. He always has something better. And he will put me in a space where I feel comfortable to be myself. I don't have to compromise myself. And he will give me a better role. And it's always been that for me. Yeah.
I love what you're saying because you're saying the heart of obedience.
Yeah.
Aligning myself with God and what God wants me to do.
Exactly.
And not selling my soul.
Exactly.
Which role have you enjoyed? Please don't give me that answer of, they're all my babies. Simz?
No,
you're
I
cooler,
do
exactly.
have specific ones. I do have specific ones. I think my first role, number one, was the most challenging because I was new in the industry.
Yeah.
But I loved that role so much because so much is happening in her life. Like I said, she was a prostitute. She had killed her dad. She's in prison. So it's a story that it was a story about 8 women who are in prison and they just talking about this is how we got here. I was very young, but I loved that role. That role will forever be my favorite.
Yeah.
The second one was Dudu on Broken Vows because she was different. It's nothing I've played before. because papela, she'd say whatever she wants to say whenever, I'm normally cast for the pretty wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The good girl.
Yeah.
The warm, nice girl.
It aligns though.
No, but that's what people don't understand as actors. We want to play the opposite.
Yeah.
You want to play the extreme of who you are, like something very different. But yeah, I've been cast for those roles that, okay, she's a good girl and whatever. So all the roles that I've played that were different. Sure. Oh, yes. And then there was Noni on Greed and Desire, who was a psycho. Loved it.
How much of a psycho? Let's go in there.
I loved her.
Yeah.
So she was a therapist. Funny enough, but she had mental issues.
Yeah.
So now she...
Ironic.
Yes, how ironic.
Yeah.
She comes in as this girl who's just going to give counseling to this couple. Then she ends up falling in love with the guy. And now tries and... gets the guy.
Yeah.
And then eventually they discover that, okay, she's a bit bipolar and she's got this and that and that.
Yeah.
Schizophrenia and all of that stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then,
Yeah.
I loved that character. Because at the beginning, you don't see it. You only see it as the character progresses. And you're like, oh my gosh.
Do you think because at the beginning you didn't see it, it informs how you play it as well and your choices?
Yes.
That is good that
Yes.
you don't see it.
Yes.
It was never revealed to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it was revealed to me, but you don't see it as the audience. That actually this is what, when you see her, you fall in love with her. You're like,
I get you.
I love this girl. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
She's
she
so
is
cute.
so cute. She's, she didn't even have weaves and stuff. She
Yeah.
just had like itogo. You know what I mean? Like they made
Sniper.
her
Yeah.
a lovable character in the beginning, and then her true
then
colors.
it unraveled quite nicely.
Yeah.
She sounds like such an exciting character.
Yeah, she would definitely.
Do you have a character that you took home that it was so difficult to get out of? And how did you, Jiro, how did you take yourself out of that role? Did it challenge you mentally?
Yeah.
How did you took it home, break that down for us?
I wouldn't say there's a specific character that I took home, but there were specific scenes. I remember when the Tuli character on Mobango was going through the rape. It was so emotionally draining.
Yeah.
Because I am on set and we have to shoot the rape scene now. There's screaming, there's like pushing against the wall, there's falling on the floor, there's because now we are in this room and the actual rape is happening in the room.
Yeah.
So it just took a lot from me emotionally and physically and mentally, because I'm screaming for like an hour. I remember that scene was very long. We shot that scene like it was long.
Yeah.
So I'm being pushed against the wall, I'm being thrown on the floor, I'm crying, I'm doing all of that. I got into the car and I felt so grieved. And I had to remind myself that, no, babe, it's not you.
It's not your
Okay.
life. It's a character.
Breathe. It was a character. You didn't just get raped.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
So it's definitely certain scenes that you need to kind of remind yourself that you're not the one that's going through this.
Yeah.
Because you also feel down because you've been crying the whole day.
Yeah.
So you kind of like have to
Yeah.
come back to yourself.
Yeah.
Come back to yourself. It's not you that's going through all these emotions. It's just the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Is there a specific technique that you would do?
No, there's no specific technique for me. I just need to remember to be Simphiwe, basically. Like, what's
you're
going
very
on
aligned
in
with
Simphiwe's life?
yourself. Exactly. You're very...
I have to remember, hey, what is going on in Simphiwe's life? Forget about Tuli. Leave her. Like, okay, what music do you want to listen to? What do you want to do? What are you doing after this? What's the happy thing that is going on in your life right now? Then I just step into that when I feel the character's emotions.
I love that. I love the fact that you're very aligned with yourself.
Yeah.
You're in tune.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Definitely.
Authentically. So you have
Yes.
tapped into who you are, and it's
Yes.
really beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful to watch. I enjoy this conversation.
Yeah.
But we gotta go. But before we go, let's talk about your new movie. Tell us what it is, where we can watch it, and how was it like to shoot the film?
My movie's out. It's called a Cop and a Half. It's on Prime Video. Geez, it was so beautiful being on a set of a Cop and a Half because I worked with such great people. The energy was great. You know, in this industry, you find drama queens on set. You find a lot of bickering sometimes. You know, it was nice to be with people that are passionate about what they do. Like, I mean, your entire Mushe, she's not dramatic. She's not, you know, she's such a great soul.
Right? So giving
Trevor,
as
you know what I
well.
mean?
Yeah.
You know, Trevor Gumbi, those people were so amazing on set, and just being around them, even when we're just chilling in the green room and having conversations.
Yeah.
And also the crew was amazing. You know, they were passionate people and they gave it their all. And I feel like that movie is something that, South Africans should watch, because I feel like it's a love letter to South Africa. And just to say, we can do it. We can be on global stages.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I love that it can be watched globally, and people can see our capabilities as South Africans. And also just fund us, man. We need the money.
We
to
need
do
the money
great things.
to do great things.
You know what I mean?
Tell us a few themes. What is it about?
So it is an action comedy. I play the main character's wife, and I don't want to give away a lot.
Yeah,
but
of
it's
course.
funny.
Don't. We have to watch it. I'm gonna watch
Please
it
go
tonight.
watch it.
Actually,
It's
on
funny.
Prime, right?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna watch it tonight.
It's funny, and I love how the action scenes were just. You know, I've never seen a South African movie with action scenes like that. You know,
Now I'm excited.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know it, and the shots, you can see that everything was well thought of.
The cinematography,
you know,
the light.
exactly.
Oh, love that.
So
yeah.
I love that. I love that about it. But yeah, I don't want to give away too much.
Please
it's
don't.
really funny.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it's really funny. I think as South Africans we haven't mastered comedy yet, but with that movie they got the beats right, the comedic beats right.
I'm
So,
excited because you're right.
Yeah.
Comedy really is
We
difficult
struggle.
for us. Exactly.
We struggle in South
and you
Africa
got me
with
excited
comedy.
when you said the cinematography is to die for.
Yes,
The production
it is.
design
It
is to die
is.
for.
Yes, a
the
good
quality of acting.
Yes,
so.
I'm very proud to be part of that production. I really am. I watched it because sometimes you don't know as an actor what the production is gonna come out looking like. You know, because you know your lines, you know your performance, but you don't know what these camera guys are doing. You don't know what the DOP is doing. You don't know what the sound guy is doing. You know what I mean? So when you see the overall picture and you're like, hey, actually, DOP, I see you. You know, it's really nice to be in a production that is that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lastly, what is the one thing that you love about your parents? Nothing you've mentioned. What is the one thing that you love about your parents? And also answer, what is the one thing that you know for sure?
The one thing I like about my parents is their personalities. They've got such great personalities.
Really? Do they make jokes all the time?
Oh yeah, they dance. They make jokes all the time. They don't take life seriously.
Aww.
They don't take a lot of situations seriously, and
That's
you just
beautiful.
like. I think that's where we learned how to just
be
and
live.
Don't take those things seriously. You gotta get over it. Okay, like just move. You know. I love how they love each other. I love how they love each other. Like I said, I learned how to love from my mom, and I learned how to be loved from my dad. Yeah.
And what is the one thing that you know for sure?
I know for sure that I'll forever love, irrespective of what I go through.
Sure.
I will forever love. I'm a lover, man.
Yeah.
Like through pain, through heartache, through everything, I have learned that love can carry you through everything. Everything. I don't say true love because love is true. I don't say unconditional love because love is unconditional. If it's not unconditional, then it's not love.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, I will forever love.
Oh, Simz, thank you so much. So basically, with your story, you're saying have hope and live in love.
Yes.
That's all.
That's it.
Right?
It's that simple.
Have hope, live in life.
Don't complicate
You
your
know
life.
what I mean? And live authentically.
Yes,
Just
yes,
be.
Just be.
Can
the
we
one-
play a game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the name of the game is called Story Juggling.
Why am I nervous?
Yeah, why are you nervous? Because you've been such a good sport until this point. Now you want to get nervous. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So it's very simple. You start a story, then I throw random words at you. Then you have to put those words into your story. And you can
my
take it wherever.
gosh.
It doesn't have to
Okay.
make sense.
All right, okay,
right?
cool. I think I'm
Enjoy
ready.
the story. Just be.
I will be.
So when you're ready, start the story.
Okay. So today I woke up and I walked to,
Snake.
and the snake bit me, but I bit it back because I wanted to show the snake that I am the boss.
Baby powder.
Then I had to use baby powder on the wound. I thought it was gonna work, but
Banana.
and then I had to eat a banana and took the peel instead. Put it on the wound as a bandage.
Oh, that's smart.
You see what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
had to make.
Flour.
I am smart.
Yeah, you smart. Flour.
And then I had to just smell the flour in that moment. Because I am a person that believes in being in the moment of everything.
Be.
I had to be there
Yeah.
for the very important appointment that I had with the doctor.
Donkey.
And there was a donkey on my way to the doctor.
Yeah. That's a beautiful one. I nearly thought you were going to say there was a donkey in the doctor's appointment, in the doctor's room. I was like, Simz. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having
I
me.
enjoyed this lovely
I
conversation.
really did too.
Please come again.
I will. I'm definitely coming. How much you gonna pay
Joking, man.
me?
I don't want to do that to you in front of the people. Thank you so much. Hey.
Thank you.
And thank you so much at home for watching. Please do like, comment, share. Let us know what you think of the conversation. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Inside.